so she felt so worth it. It was so fun.
Well, anyway, how's the guitar breaking go?
Oh,
Do they
sorry, Larry.
break?
They broke
Who broke it?
5 of them.
I did the mayor, Bill Warner, Tom Miller, construction guy. So I kept telling him, I don't know, to break the guitar. It's just, okay, it's not great.
Yeah, it seems like such a big
Well,
deal.
anyway, they came up, I think it was, came up and said, they're used, so they refinished, and they got all the screws loose and back.
Oh, so you can break them.
So
Well, Todd must not have had quite all his screws loose. He just didn't break it, right? Somebody had, I called up 4 times to get it. I know it, but there was one, I don't remember what it was.
It's kind of wonderful.
No, but he can understand dollars and cents.
Yeah, he can do that.
How did you do? So that's my way.
Amazing.
Good. I went and watched that concert because I'm a big singing fan. I was there.
Really?
Yes.
I would have loved to have stayed longer. I had my dad, I had to get home. I was a while back. I mean, it was just killing me.
Well, he
Biggest night I got home at 9 o'clock.
He looked a little tired.
Oh, he was tired. He was
I
tired.
clearly was the oldest person in that concert.
Well, you must have been there later, earlier, no, I
Oh,
thought.
this dude was a-
More was filled in
Oh, okay.
20s, 30s,
Oh, is that right?
40s.
Once they all together, I got
Yeah, we couldn't get on the fast for that.
if you're a VIP, then we could have it. So that's where we went to the stage and watched the concert.
That's the only place you can drink.
Yeah. Sat around, enjoyed it, like a small or mother-in-law, it's kind of fun, okay. I think it missed it.
So my dad said, I must get into my class. No, but they're friendly. Because everybody's on one side of the house.
Usually always here though. This is kind of the season I've occupied for quite a while.
Have you gone to sleep?
Have I what?
Gone to sleep?
No, I'm just waiting for Meaty guy to get his camera set up and call me. I'm trying to be polite.
It's just the
By the
way
time it gets set up, you're gonna rich.
he's combing his hair.
I'll give him a few more minutes. Forget
Combing my
it.
hair.
George, I
Well,
was
we've had
so,
a short meeting.
I was so proud of the short meeting.
We got a few more minutes.
I know.
The other end. I'm waiting for folks to get set up.
I'm helping.
I know you are. Few more minutes here. Move your chair. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now 10 o'clock. Let's call the meeting to order. Those of you that have cell phones, please put them on silence. Let's stand and do the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We got a fairly short agenda here this morning, so we have the minutes of July 29th. Are there any additions or corrections to those minutes as mailed?
Move it.
The second. There is a second. Discussion. Those in favor of the motion indicate by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. We have the claims to approve. Move them.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor of the motion indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Human Resources, the approval of memorandum of personnel transactions. I'll pass that around for signatures. We need a motion to approve that. Okay, is there a second?
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed. Authorization for the initiation of hiring process.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Okay, item 4 is the Board of Administrations. We have A, which is approval of resolutions for notice of property sales, 004755. Is there a motion to set that date?
We set the date for the 19th day of August at 10:15.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Item B, we have a notice for property sales for 004740.
Move to set that date for the 19th day of August at 10:17.
Okay,
Second.
discussion. Those in favor of the motion indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. All right, item C is the discussion and action on courthouse LEC trust board fire alarm system. Mark, you want to talk to us about that?
Yes, we would like permission to purchase all 3 fire alarms, the front end of them, the computerized end of them, simply because we are at a point where we can't buy parts at all new for the courthouse or the LEC, and it's against the law to put used parts on them. I can't find used parts, but it's against the law. We'd like to purchase them and have our electrician install all 3 heads here at the courthouse, the LEC, and Trustboro.
Okay.
Do we have that in the CIP?
Yes, yes, it's approved.
Move it.
Okay, is there a second?
Second, what was the cost?
Discussion.
It's roughly about 27,000 for building.
Okay.
Did we send this out for bid?
Pardon me.
Did we send these out for bid?
I couldn't go out for bid without a electrical engineer's opinion to go out for bid and make a boilerplate. They wanted $65,000 to $70,000 to do the study. And I have involved a fire alarm company to advise us on what we needed, and that's what we're trying to get done right now, is just change the front ends of computers on all 3 buildings. Simply because we're working on one almost every week, and we're at the point we can't find parts.
Yeah, the LEC is 39,000, the Trustboard is 32,000, so we're talking less than $150,000 here.
Right.
And that's under the threshold?
Yes.
It's under the threshold. Well, it has to be done, and it's going to make the approval of the fire chief
Yes.
with his alarm system.
Yes.
Once we get going on this, Mark, how long will it take it, to get them installed and up and running?
It would go pretty quick. We probably should be done with all of them in about 6 weeks or less.
Okay.
All 3 buildings.
Are you,
Probably less.
okay, good.
Are we gonna have a fire drill?
But we sure could.
Yeah, to test them, to make sure that they work.
Actually, we
Just
should
not on
have a real
Tuesday?
good old-fashioned fire drill
We
like
should.
we did
In this building?
Yes, Mike could lead one fire escape, I could lead the other, and we have all the women to wear flats that day, let them know ahead of time.
Don't want to see you come down the fire escape.
Come down, kind of limping, but I can get down.
I
I'm
think
serious, we probably really should have.
We
a
probably
fire
really should, yeah, absolutely.
Well, that's their lifeline, if there's actually a
Sure
fire
is.
blocking the only entrance out, the fire escape is it, that is it. And
Have you made an inspection of the fires?
Yes, we
Have
have.
you?
Before we put all the clothes on
I
there.
had a structural engineer do
Good,
a
did you?
inspection
Okay.
of it, yes.
Because I'd really be afraid to get on one. But anyway,
It's real safe and you feel
Good.
safe on it, but the women
Good.
would have to wear flats.
Flats,
It'd
yeah.
be too hard on the stock and the bare feet to go down.
yeah, absolutely, because of metal.
I wouldn't want to be behind you.
No.
George, I do have something.
Yes,
What's the cost of this part of the project? The total cost?
Dennis, do you have the number?
98,900.
98,000.
Yep, 900. There's three individual jobs.
Right.
Each job is set by itself. So you got one at 30, what was it, 37? 27, 9, 39, 32. So each job is set, we're just putting them together.
It's a separate building, but I think you have to look at it as a total project. It doesn't meet the threshold for competitive bidding, but it does meet the threshold for competitive quote. So you need to get at least 3 quotations. Because the threshold for that is 94,000.
well, we can do that. I don't
I
have,
can do that.
yeah, I don't have a problem with doing that, just as long as they, they meet all of the standards that we need,
Yeah.
for the buildings.
One thing they gotta look at is that there's only so many places in town that do this. There's, Electric Innovations. Their system is one of the only systems that'll actually cover Simplex. There's only Simplex and Electric Innovations. There's only 2 people that can do that.
Simplex would be about double. I can tell you that right now. They're $180 an hour to work on the fire alarm system.
With Electric Innovations.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting that there's something cheaper out there, I'm just saying it's what the code requires, so you need to get the quotes and then come back when
We
you have
can
it.
do that. We'll do that.
All right? What do we want to do with this?
We can wait for the bids.
Let's wait for the quotes to come back. We'll put it on the agenda again for next week to,
Well, if we can get it that quick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Will we table this
For 2 weeks?
item until they return?
okay.
Right, okay.
Is there a second? Second. Those in favor indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's move on then to item 5, county engineer.
Morning. Morning. Just have one item this week, and it's the approval of a permit for Western Iowa Telephone, in Mobile Township. They're putting in a line from a pedestal, extending it between residents that are meeting our requirements for underneath culverts. I recommend approval.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion? Those in favor of the motion indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. I was at the county fair Friday, Mark, and went into one of the exhibit areas, and one of your constituents stepped out and said that our roads are some of the best in the county and surrounding area, and he was just pleased on how we took care of the roads and also the bridges. So that's a compliment to you.
That's appreciated. Let's compliment to your staff. I mean, you have a good bunch of people that work hard on them, so.
That was kind of nice to hear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We appreciate those comments and making that.
Absolutely. That's all I have. Thank you. Okay, last item is hearing of any individual wishing to make a presentation to us on an item not on the agenda. Seeing none, board members.
I guess I have a question. Marty, is that going to be the uniform?
This.
I know you're dressed up as opposed
Except
to.
that it will be a different shirt. We're looking at a mock turtleneck, white shirt, and they couldn't get one in. But it'd be this similar blazer with the gray slacks. pass this around if you like, this is what we had made up for the
Oh, yeah.
name page, they have, we borrowed your courthouse logo
Okay.
and have them make one just to show you so you can see. And that'll be on every one of the officers when they're at the door. But yeah, this is pretty much what it'll be, gray slacks and blue blazer, but it will be a mock tournament. This is a little casual today, because I don't have a mock tournament.
Not yet.
They were trying to get me one in at one of the uniform shops and just, because they're having trouble finding what we were looking for. As far as a dress, white shirt with no buttons.
It's similar to the federal building, if I remember.
Yeah, pretty real close.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thanks, Marty. Anything else? Board members? Entertain a motion to adjourn.